Smells like a bag of chips.
Is that your boyfriend?
Make room, Daddy.
Hey, freak!
What'd you say, Shrimp?
Where'd you get so close? Let's her rest.
Your mama so fat when she sang the rainbow, Skittles came out.
Oh, I don't look at these
Why your face on you the morning? Oh, sorry, I was looking at the back of your head. Oh, man. Sorry again. That was your face. Excuse me, can you move? Dang.
What's up? What happened?
¿Qué más criada? What? You bitch. What'd you call me? You heard me. Who you call him? Yeah, and you're gonna pay for my blouse too. Well, if all you Mexicans didn't take up all this space, I wouldn't have over for you. And anyway, I'm not paying for your cheap 99-cent stole blouse either, shorty.
Ramona, can you tell us what you think the problem is?
We were standing on the sidewalk, waiting for the first bell. Then this girl, Jamila, and her friends started to walk through. I had my books knocked out of my hand. When I leaned over to pick them up, she hit me with her knees, grabbed my blouse, and tore it.
That's a lie. You're just bull.
Look, hold it, Jamila, okay? Listen, you agreed to give each other a chance to talk. If everyone talks at the same time, then things get a little too confusing. So please, just hold on. Now, Ramona, you say you were standing in the walkway when Jamila and her friends came through, knocked your books out of your hands, and then tore your blouse?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, Jamila. Could you describe the situation? What happened?
There was this bunch of girls, Mexican girls, standing right in the middle of the walkway like they owned the place. It was crowded like it is in the mornings, and there wasn't any room to pass through. If they're gonna stand, they should stand farther away from the door, you know? And we weren't pushing through. We were saying, pardon me, excuse me. There wasn't any place to go.
Could have gone around us, you know? It wasn't that crowded.
Hold on. You'll have a chance to say what you need to say. Please let Jamila finish. Anything else?
Well, just that I tripped and caught my hand on the sleeve of her blouse when I lost my balance. The sleeve tore. It was an accident.
Okay, so what you're saying is that there were a group of girls, Ramona and her friends, standing in the middle of the walkway. Am I right? You and your friends said, excuse me, and were walking through when you accidentally tripped, caught your hand on her sleeve, and tore her blouse.
This jock jerk called me a freak. I wasn't messing with him. Then he tripped me and threatened to punch my lights out.
Okay, time out. Remember, you agreed to no name calling, so start a little further back and tell me what happened.
I went to class and he was sitting in my desk. I told him to move and he got all bent out of shape. He started calling me freak, you know. He tripped me. He was going to hit me, I swear. That's when the other two guys got into it too. Then Mr. Taylor came in the room.
So, you're saying that Jonas was sitting at your desk and you asked him to move, and then he tripped you. Is that right?
Yeah.
Could you tell me what happened, Jonas?
I didn't start it. He wouldn't leave me alone. He tripped me and threatened me. If anyone should be suspended...
Okay, Eric, you'll have another chance in a minute. But before that, I just want to make sure you both know that it's not our job to decide who's right or wrong, or to suspend anyone. Okay? Go ahead, Jonas.
I just transferred in Mr. Taylor's class. I asked if anybody was sitting at the desk, and nobody said anything.
And what happened next?
When he came in, he started calling me jock itch and jock ass. I told him to leave me alone. I moved my books to another desk, and he didn't want me sitting there either. Pushed my desk with his feet and said I smelled like a jockstrap. That's when I got angry and called him a freak and told him to leave me alone.
So let me check this out. You say you're new in this class, came in, didn't realize you were sitting in Eric's desk. And then when Eric came in, he started calling you names, so you moved to another desk. And he called you more names. And you told him to leave you alone. Is that about it?
I wish I hadn't jumped in now. My mom is going to be really teed off if I get suspended.
You? My dad's gonna kill me.
Names. Why get so bent out of shape about them? They call me Wop, I don't care. They call you Chink, you don't go ballistic.
Well, I just don't want to start a war over it. But that doesn't mean there's no pain.
Why do people put each other down anyway? It's like they do it just to make themselves feel better. That really sucks.
They're always talking Spanish. You don't know what they're saying. It makes me think they're talking about me.
So when they talk in Spanish, you think they're talking about you?
Well, they look your way and laugh. I know. I can see it in their eyes. You remember last year when Jamal and Ricardo got into it? It was the same thing. Those Mexicans going off in Spanish.
Let's not bring any other people into this, and let's just stick to the situation between the two of you. All right? Okay?
Well, fine, but I definitely don't appreciate her calling me names.
Well, she called me a Mexican.
And what's wrong with that?
I'm Guatemalan.
How am I supposed to know that? You know, I don't like anybody going off on me.
He calls me a freak. He trips me. I could have been seriously hurt. I'm the injured party here. I want an apology in front of the entire class.
And how do you feel about that?
That makes two of us. I want you to explain to the entire class why you're calling me names.
You wish? Forget it.
I'm not gonna apologize either.
Well, let me ask you something, and take a minute to think about it. What do you really want here?
I don't want to look bad in front of these people. I don't know them.
If you hadn't called me a freak, I think this might be different.
And how's that?
But by calling me a freak, you went too far.
Oh, but making fun of me, that's okay?
Maybe I went a little too far.
Maybe more than just a little.
So you both agree the situation went too far?
So how could this have been different?
Well, that you don't call somebody names just to get a laugh.
But you don't call anybody names and threaten, even if you are angry.
So are these things you can both agree on?
Why would you think I would tear your blouse on purpose? You have no right to come at me that way.
Come at you? What way? What about you calling me a Mexican? The way you say Mexican made me mad, like it was something bad.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like all the Latinos sticking together.
Not all my friends are Latinos, you know.
Well, how do you think I feel when you go off on me, then say I'm loud and pushy?
Could you say how you feel?
I feel mad. And it hurts, too.
Ramona, can you tell me what you heard Jamila just say?
She says that the things I say make her mad, and it hurts too.
Maybe there's an issue of respect here for both of you, right?
Yeah, I mean, how do you respect someone who laughs at you and puts you down?
How do you respect somebody that thinks that being a Latino is something bad?
I don't think being a Mexican or a Latino is something bad. I mean, it's just the language.
And what's wrong with Spanish?
Hold it. That's not the issue here. Let's talk about how you guys can change the way you act towards each other. What could you do, each of you, to work this out so you don't get in each other's faces?
I want to be treated with respect. She can't go bumping into me like if I'm on her way. And I want her to pay for my blouse. It cost me $28.
Listen, let's leave the issue of the blouse aside for the moment. Now, Ramona, you say you want respect?
That's right.
And Jamila, how do you think this can be resolved?
I just want her not to talk about me. You know, not in Spanish anyway. And I want her to leave room on the sidewalk.
Ramona, can you please say what you heard Jamila just say?
That I shouldn't talk about her in Spanish, and she wants more room on the sidewalk. I could move out of the way, but I can't talk for all my friends.
That's all right. You can only talk for yourself. You know, I really think respecting each other is an important part of the solution.
So what can each of you do to show that you're respecting each other in public?
One thing that's obvious, we are really different. That's just a fact.
Eric, do you agree with that?
Yeah, but this works both ways. You call me certain names, you know, I can't guarantee anything.
Well, supposing that does happen. Either way, what are your choices?
We fight.
You get suspended.
Okay. I guess I just walk away.
Or let the other person know what's going on with us. Putting it in words sounds kind of weird. I don't know if I could always do that.
Me either. I don't know.
Okay, well, let me see if I understand what your agreement is. First, you both agree to respect each other, even though you recognize that you're both different. And second, if one of you starts something, you agree to walk away from the situation. Or at least maybe try to tell the other person what's going on with you.
It's fine by me.
I'm okay with it.
We have a lot of ideas here. Let's go over each of them and see if we can agree on one.
Okay. Ramona buys her own blouse. Jamila buys a blouse for Ramona.
I can't.
Jamila gives one of her blouses to Ramona. How about getting the blouse fixed professionally?
Maybe the sleeves could be cut off.
It won't look good without the sleeves, and I don't think it can be fixed. The blouse wasn't new, but it wasn't worn out either.
Well, what if I pay you $15? But I give it to you $5 a week.
It's okay, I guess.
Told you he was stubborn. I don't see how they're gonna work this out.
Oh, man, we're busted. Let's go. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too. It's cool. Have a good girl.